Time is up. The deadline for Texas law enforcement agencies to submit annual racial profiling data to the state of Texas passed at midnight last night. That data shows the race, gender, and ethnicity of drivers in every Texas traffic stop. Recently, our failure to report investigation found hundreds of police agencies did not report that data to the state for years. The law also mandates departments analyze that data, looking for racial profiling indicators, then turn that analysis into the state. But we found the state had collected no analysis from any agency and had not held anyone accountable. But after our investigation, the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement vowed to not let this happen again. KXAN investigator Jody Barr joining us live with the punishments already handed down. Jody?
Well, Robert, TCOLE record shows 16 law enforcement agencies did not meet the midnight deadline. Now, the penalty for breaking this law isn't just a slap on the wrist. It could cost a chief, sheriff, or constable their peace officer license and their agency thousands of dollars in fines. And this law is something agencies can no longer ignore, because TCOLE's changed its reporting portal. So an agency must first file a comparative analysis before it can even think about submitting a single traffic stop.
To try to prevent that from happening, the way the reporting system is set up, it will not accept your numbers until the comparative analysis comes in. So the thing that was the issue is the first thing that has to come in, or the report is rejected.
Despite the deadline and the warnings in the months before, 16 Texas law enforcement agencies still have not reported their 2020 data. The day after this interview with Vickers in December, he sent an email to every police agency in Texas warning them turn in both a comparative analysis and their traffic stop data or face the consequences.
The law clearly states that if they do not submit it by midnight on March the 1st, that we will take action. So if it came in at 2 o'clock in the morning, which some of them did, 1:50 and 2 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning on the 2nd, it wasn't by the deadline. And by the law, that doesn't matter. They still are going to be held accountable.
Well, the leaders of those agencies that missed the deadline got notices of violations and a warning. They now face a 90-day suspension of their Texas peace officer license. Now, they have until April 9th to get their reports in, and if they do, TCOLE will waive the license suspension and place a reprimand letter in their training file. Now, that letter stays there forever. Jody Barr, KXAN Investigates.